The second Mebala Rona Biodiversity Transformation Wildlife Auction was held the 2nd of March at Molokwane Lodge just outside of Rustenburg. After MEC Manketsi Tlape addressed the audience, the auction started.
1,000, come on, we go now. 10,000, we're going to 10 more to go now. 10 Mason, claim the arms, we go. 10,000, we're going to 10,000 left-hand side. 10,000, how many's up? Are you all out and done? Left-hand side with Rion now. And 10,000 round ring. Hammer's going to come. Are you all out and done? First lot of the day. Hammer is up. Done. The ice is broken. 10,000.
After the auction, we spoke to Mike Inglizakis, who gave us some insight into the initiative.
Mebala Rona started from the Department of Environmental Affairs, Northwest Province, with a big conference at Bakatla last year. Jonathan Denga then contacted me as one of the game farmers to support and donate an item for the auction. I then realized that this is a problem because they were going to have an auction at Bakatla. You can't sell animals over there because the people that would have been there were for the committee. And bearing in mind that all the years, a lot of game farms that the Department of Rural Development and Lands Claims Commission purchased were turned back into either cattle farms or gone to waste. And looking at the infrastructure that's been wasted, I decided to try and help the communities get back into game farming and get them involved. Their problem was, what do we do? How do we sell our animals? We have no market experience, we have no marketing experience, we have no market. With Mebala Rona's idea of having a small auction to raise funds, I said, let's do a major auction. I offered them my facilities here and my 40 years experience in game farming plus game auctions. You know, I had 30 of my own game auctions over the years, as you all know. And we had the game sale last year. During the first meeting of Mebala Rona, we raised 300,000 Rand for accommodation and small packages. By March, that was in October, by March we had the auction here, which raised us 1.1 million. And then this year's sale again at Mebala Rona raised another 400,000. This money is already being allocated, and we're going to allocate them to new projects. And to support existing projects, we have a very, very good committee made up of very good people. I'm vice chairman of the committee, but we have quite a few good people on the committee, game farmers and people with interest that they want this to succeed. We approached the government. They gave us all the support that we needed, the local government, the MEC, the Premier, and we are moving forward. We're hoping to be able to support a lot of other biodiversity products like the Devil's Claw and a couple of other products, honey, and support small communities on game farming mainly. That's our aim. And to create a market where the communities that are getting game farms have a vehicle to sell their animals. Last year we had 3 communities. This year we had 4, even though the majority was hunting. But from next year we're hoping to have 4 or 5 more that they will contribute with animals as well. And eventually we will slow down the park sport side and increase the number of animals the communities put on the sale. And that's our objective, that's our aim. We are getting a lot of support, and we should be able to achieve it, I think.
We asked Jonathan Denga, Director of Biodiversity Management, to give us his thoughts on the day.
I think if you look at it, nobody had thought this will turn out this successful. And I believe that it can only get better as we go. The turnout of the people, like they did last year, is very great. Not only the sellers, not only the PDIs or emerging farmers, but I'm talking about the industry at large. And I believe that you know, the commitment from any of those, including the emerging wildlife ranchers that are here today, everybody is keen. They want to work together. And it's all happening again under the banner of Mebala Rona. And this is the platform that we wanted to create from the beginning, to say that it will be the platform that everybody else, no matter who they are, despite the color of their skin, will find an opportunity to come and market their products successfully and in a good way. And of course, one key issue is that we want to make sure that the integration of the people of color, is maximized. In a sense that we want to see not only them selling here, but we also want to see the bidders. You've seen it today. We had bidders that are black. I'm sure it did not look normal, but that's the way it's gotta have to go if we're really gonna have to transform this industry. And then I think that Mebala Rona Wildlife Auction is really serving its purpose.
Chaza also attended the event, and we asked about their support for the initiative.
Chaza has acknowledged that outcomes such as the Environmental Affairs Lab project are looking to increase the land under wildlife by a huge margin. And that's going to give massive opportunities for local hunters to be hunting on more land in the future. So clearly we've got to be in at the ground level at projects such as the Mebala Rona to make sure that we are the eminent group of South African hunters ready to take up those opportunities, and also to bring in the new entrants into hunting, those who have not had a culture or history of hunting because it was denied them for so many years, generations in fact. We had the benefit of our fathers teaching us to hunt, but the black community was denied that for a while, so we need to step up to the plate as organizations to fill that role as the mentor into this, so that more of South Africans can start to enjoy the pleasures of our wildlife from hunting.